Hello Retro Poppers, welcome to another one. Today I got another fantastic episode for you. Today I got something really cool to talk about, and that is last week I ran into a guy named Tim. He is a retired Sony employee, so he retired and he worked since the PlayStation 1, so he retired about maybe a couple years ago. Anyways, he had a garage full of cool stuff, a lot of treasures and stuff that he wanted to get rid of to make room because his wife wanted to use the garage, and really he's not using the stuff, and he accumulated a lot of stuff over the many years that he worked for Sony. He was a person who developed the hardware, and so for each console he would get a lot of games and test them over the years and test them in the hardware to see if it was a hardware issue, if it was software, and report back to Sony, and then they would know to either patch it with the bugs on their end or contact the developer and so on. So anyways, he accumulated tons of stuff, and I picked up quite a bit of stuff, and I want to show off some of it today. I got a lot to cover, so I'm going to go through it pretty fast. And one he saved for last. He told me not to open it when we were looking at all the stuff. He said, I'll save this one in the brown box for last. And I knew it was something good, and I just didn't know what it was. And it was really good, actually. And I want to talk about that one first because it's just one thing, but it is a bigger item. And I actually don't know nothing about it, really, or not much about it. I grew up with my first computer was the Commodore VIC-20. I don't know if you can see it off there in the corner, but the Commodore VIC-20. And then later on I had a Commodore 64, so I was a Commodore kid during the 80s. I had a friend who worked for a computer company, and he had a computer that he gave him. It's been pretty almost mint condition. It's really good shape, at least. And so anyways, that is I'll show it here in a second, retro computer that I've never owned. Don't know nothing about it, actually. So you guys can tell me, anyone out there who knows about these computers, where I can probably buy parts, upgrade parts. But that is the Atari 800 XL. It's really good shape, been lightly used. So fantastic computer, has all the attachments, cables and everything, and has all the booklets and manuals and everything, and they're all really nice and in good shape, including the regarding software notes, the Atari manual for the Atari 1050 disk drive, and a bigger book with the disk drive. Looks like another duplicate maybe. And including the Atari home computers, it's like a catalog. So pretty interesting. Yeah, it is a catalog with all the games and stuff. And another book including some software for the home accountant for the Atari 800 XL. So pretty awesome. And in this box is also the disk drive. So pretty awesome floppy disk drive, 1050 with all the cables and stuff. So I am going to buy an aftermarket brand new power plug for it, because I want to get more modern and have it taken a look over, make sure all the caps are good before I boot it up, just to make sure everything's kosher, make sure everything's good and doesn't fry anything. But it's in very good shape, like I said, very clean, and it even has some more booklets here, a little more of a floppy disk in there, including the dust cover. So that was very cool. And now for the big thing, which was, since he worked for Sony, he got lots of games to test. So I got about 170 in discs. So I want to kind of show them off real fast. So it was a big score. So without further ado, let's take a closer look and check it out. Okay, so here is the games. Now Tim said he didn't want to throw any of them out because preservation is important, so I took pretty much every one that he had, or actually I did take every one he had, because even if I didn't like the game, I figured later on I could pass on to somebody who would, and I hate to see a game go to the trash. And they are all in pristine shape. So I put him in this book because he doesn't have the cases, because when they give them to Sony employees, they just give them in a slip case. So that's why they're in this case. So without further ado, let's check it out. So we have Dante's Inferno, Risen, Dark Water, End War, Tom Clancy's End War, Space Marine, Warhammer, all for the PS3. I think they're all PS3, yeah. So Never Dead, Skylanders, Disney's Universe, Disney's Infinity, Carnival Island, The Cursed Crusade NCIS, based on the TV series Medal of Honor, Warfighter Limited Edition, Rogue Warrior, Shell Shock 2, The Blood Trials, Ghost Recon Future Soldier, Crisis 2 Limited Edition. I have a lot of these on the Xbox. PlayStation Movie Heroes, Phineas and Ferb, Risen, the Rise of the Argonauts, Planet 51, the game. Never heard of some of these. Rage, iPet, I've heard of that one, and Friends. Heavy Fire, Afghanistan. DreamWorks, The Monsters vs. Aliens. Top Gun. Bound by Flame. Medieval Moves. Deadman's Quest. The medieval game was this. I didn't know there was another one. I played them on the PS1 and PS2, I believe, and PSP. Marvel Superhero Squad, Comic Combat, Bioshock Enemy Front, Legends of War, Patton, Splinter Cell, The Blacklist, The Shoot, Tom Clancy's Hawks, Damage Inc., Pacific Squadron, World War II, The Saboteur, The Bureau, I should say. That's the XCOM, Declassified, Watch Dogs, XCOM, Enemy Unknown, Tornado Outbreak, Watchmen, The End is High, Part 1 and 2, Van Diesel's Wheelman, Walking Dead, Survival Instinct, Sniper, Ghost Warrior. I just put them in a semi-order, not really. Beyond Two Souls. This is the Ride to Hell. I heard it's decent. Battlefield 4, Wanted, Weapon of Fate, Brothers in Arms, Hell's Highway, Body Count, Michael Jackson's Experience, Ni no Kuni. I believe this is the first Ni no Kuni. I have them both on other systems. Leisure Suit Larry, Box Office Bust, Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2009, Cabela's Hunting Expeditions, Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2013, Operation Flashpoint, Dragon Rising, Fuse, Call of Duty World War III, The Adventures of Tintin, the game. So you can see a lot of games. Overlord 2, Earth Defense Force, what is that? Insect Armageddon, Order Up, Port Royale 3 Gold Edition, Inversion, Championship Paintball 2009, The History Channel, Civil War, Secret Missions, A Realm Reborn, Final Fantasy 15. Is that 15 or is that 14? 14, I think. Wipeout 2, Seen It, Jeopardy, Trivia Pursuit, Rise of the Guardians, Lego The Hobbit, Putty Squad, Cabela's Adventure Camp. Must be a kid's version. Walt Disney's Bolt, Where the Wild Things Are, Puss in Boots, Mini Ninjas, Happy Feet 2, The Penguins of Madagascar, Dr. Blowhole Returns, and that one sounds terrible. Okay. Beep. I'll beep myself. Madagascar 2, Escape 2, Africa, Smurfs 2, Invisible Animals, El Reno Escondido. Hope my Spanish is okay. Chicken Run, Assassin's Creed Revelations, Assassin's Creed 3, Knockout Kings 2000, that's PlayStation, I can tell. Doom 3, PS3, Marvel Alliance, that's PS2, Yakuza Dead Souls, I should put the PS2 and 1s by themselves. Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2, that looks awesome. F1 Racers, F1 2013, F1 2011. Like, I'm not huge into sports, but we didn't want them to go to waste. So there may be some fun ones at least. Jimmy Johnson's Anything with an Engine. Baja 1000, the official game. Ski-Doo, Snowmobile Challenge. Chavo, El Chavo Kart. Looks interesting. S3 Superbike. S3K, I guess that's probably what it is. MotoGP 08, Dirt 3, Dirt Showdown, Ridge Racer Unbounded, Mud, FEM Motocross Championships, Test Drive Ferrari Racing Legends, Shift 2 Unleashed. So as you can see, tons of games already. We got Turbo, the Super Stunt Squad, which is Gran Turismo, it looks like it, yeah. Gran Turismo 5 Prologue, Grand Slam Tennis 2, Virtual Tennis 2009, that's a fun game, the Sega game. Legends of WrestleMania, awesome, I like the wrestling games. SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, SmackDown WWF 12, Championship Jockey, so horse racing. We got some Tiger Woods here. We got Tiger Woods PGA 09, PGA 10, Masters Historic Edition, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 14, 2014 FIFA World Cup Brazil, Rapala Fishing Frenzy 2009. I heard this PAPS 2010 Pro Evolution Soccer is a good game. So people who like soccer said that's a good one. So I'll have to check it out. Summer Stars 2012. We got some Olympics there. Vancouver 2010. We got Motorsports Adrenaline, or Motion Sports, because if I can read English. Sports Champions 2. What do we got here? What is that one? London Olympics game. I don't know what year that is. The London Olympics. Shaun White Snowboarding, Tony Hawk Ride, Winter Stars, NHL 13, NHL 14, NBA 2K9, NBA Live 10, NBA 2K12, NBA 2K13 and 14, Head Coach 09, Madden 12, Madden 13, Madden 25, MLB 9 The Show, MLB or Major League Baseball 2K9, Major League Baseball 2K10, MLB 10 The Show, Major League Baseball 2K12, MLB 2K13, MLB 13 The Show. We're getting to the end finally. I'm running out of steam. Was it MLB Front Office Manager, MLB The Show 14, Grease. I'm not into any of these dance games, but I hate to see them go to waste. Get Up and Dance, Just Dance 3, Just Dance 4, Just Dance 2014, you won't see me dancing anywhere or singing. Rocksmith, Authentic Guitar Games. And I believe he said these ones are the DLC that you usually get on the eShop, but for employees they put it on disc. So Country Track Pack for Rock Band, Track Pack Classic Rock. So those are the DLCs. And there's some over here too. Rock Evolution, Lego Rock Band, which I heard actually is kind of fun. I don't have a guitar for that though. I have one for the Xbox and the Wii. So another Rock Band Metal Track Pack, those are DLCs. SingStar Latino, which I'm not, my Spanish is poquito. Rock Band Track Pack Volume 2. Guitar Hero Smash Hits. That's PlayStation, I think, right? That's a PlayStation. I don't think it's 3, but I'm not sure. That can't be 1, so maybe it is. Disney Sing It Pop Hits and Disney Sing It High School Musical 3. So that is basically it. He has some more stuff. He's going to go through the garage and he's going to, sometime later this week coming up, he's going to call me. He has an unboxed couple more units that are just collecting dust that are going to go to a good home, so I'll take care of them all. But like I said, I hate to see games go to waste. And I'll add these to my collection. These aren't games I would normally pick up, a lot of them. But it's cool to have them in my collection and to save them from going to dumps or getting wasted. So very cool. Thanks to Tim for hooking me up. And like I said, the Atari 800, if anybody knows anything about it, please let me know. Like, probably go to Atari Age, I guess, and search there. I just want to make sure everything's good before I hook it up. I'm going to have it taken a look over, make sure that the caps and everything are still good in it. Like I said, it hasn't been used much, so it should be pretty good, but I want to get a new power supply for it, a modern one. And I've seen them from online, from a good source, from 8-bit something. So anyways, that is it for this episode. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and as always, have a good one. Take care, Retro Poppers. Until next time.
Retro.